Imagine a simple video from BTS that at first glance looks completely normal. No massive stage, no dramatic lighting, no explosive performance. Just 7 members sitting together, calmly greeting their fans and talking about their journey. A typical message video, or at least that's what everyone thought at first. But then something strange happened. Within hours, that ordinary-looking clip began spreading across social media like wildfire. Fans started replaying it again and again. Screenshots appeared everywhere. Edits flooded timelines. Comment sections exploded. And suddenly one question started echoing across the global fandom. Did you see that moment? Welcome to Jikook Lover. Before we dive deeper into the story that has fans around the world buzzing with excitement and curiosity, make sure you hit the like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest updates and discussions about BTS and the moments that keep the fandom talking. Because today's story isn't just about a video. It's about a moment. A tiny, almost invisible moment that somehow managed to capture the attention of millions of people around the world. When the video first appeared online, most fans simply clicked play expecting a warm message from the members of BTS. The group looked relaxed, sitting side by side, smiling as they spoke about their music and their journey. Everything seemed normal. But for longtime ARMY, who have followed every detail of the group for years, something felt different. Not dramatic, not obvious, just different. Some fans noticed it immediately, while others only realized it after watching the video a second time, or maybe a third. Because somewhere in the middle of that calm conversation, the attention of the fandom slowly shifted toward 2 members whose bond has always fascinated fans, Jungkook and Jimin. Together, fans affectionately call them Jikook. For many people, that name simply represents the deep friendship between 2 members who have grown up together in the spotlight. But for others, every interaction between Jungkook and Jimin carries a certain emotional weight that keeps fans watching closely. And in this particular video, something about their interaction caught attention almost instantly. It wasn't a loud moment. There was no dramatic gesture, no big announcement, just a glance, a subtle movement, a small smile that seemed to appear at exactly the right moment. The kind of detail that casual viewers might miss entirely. But ARMY notices everything. Soon after the video was uploaded, fans began sharing clips online. Some slowed the footage down. Others zoomed in on specific frames. Entire threads appeared analyzing tiny moments that lasted less than a second. Why did Jungkook turn his head at that exact moment? Why did Jimin react the way he did? Was it just coincidence or something more? These questions spread quickly through fan communities across the world. What started as a quiet observation turned into a massive wave of discussion. Reaction videos popped up everywhere. Edits highlighting the moment gained thousands of views in minutes. And suddenly, what looked like a normal promotional video became one of the most talked about BTS clips of the week. For longtime fans, this wasn't entirely surprising. The connection between Jungkook and Jimin has always been one of the most talked about dynamics within BTS. From their trainee days to their rise as global superstars, their interactions have consistently drawn attention from fans who admire their closeness. Over the years, countless memorable moments between them have been shared, analyzed, and celebrated by the fandom. Sometimes it's their playful teasing. Sometimes it's the way they support each other during performances. And sometimes it's just the quiet moments when they sit next to each other and share a look that seems to say more than words ever could. That's exactly why this new video sparked such a strong reaction. Because in a time when every public appearance is carefully watched by millions, a moment that feels natural and unscripted becomes incredibly powerful. Many fans said the video reminded them of earlier BTS eras, when the members were simply 7 young artists chasing a dream together, long before they knew how massive their influence would become. Back then, interactions like this happened all the time. They laughed freely, they joked constantly, and they shared countless small moments that fans would later remember as iconic pieces of BTS history. Seeing something similar again in a recent video felt nostalgic for many ARMY. It was like a tiny window into the genuine connection that has always existed between the members. But of course, not everyone interpreted the moment the same way. Some fans argue that people were reading too much into it. After all, Jungkook and Jimin have been close friends for years. Their comfortable chemistry is nothing new. Others, however, felt that the moment carried a certain emotional energy that was impossible to ignore. The debate quickly grew. On one side were fans who believed it was simply a normal interaction between two longtime friends. On the other side were those who felt that the moment revealed something deeper about the unique bond between them. And somewhere in the middle were thousands of fans who simply enjoyed watching the discussion unfold. Because regardless of interpretation, one thing became very clear. That tiny moment had captured the attention of the entire fandom. Millions of views later, the clip continued circulating online. New edits appeared every hour. Comment sections filled with theories, jokes, excitement, and endless speculation. Even fans who had initially missed the detail went back to rewatch the video after hearing about it. And every time someone pressed play again, the same questions resurfaced. Was that glance intentional? Did Jungkook realize the camera was capturing that moment? Did Jimin notice the reaction it would cause among fans? Or was it simply one of those spontaneous interactions that happen naturally between people who have spent more than a decade growing up together? That's the mystery that continues to keep fans talking. Because sometimes the most powerful moments aren't the ones designed to go viral. Sometimes they are the quiet, fleeting seconds that happen naturally, the ones that no script could ever create. And maybe that's why the world can't stop talking about this video. Because in the middle of a calm conversation, something genuine seemed to shine through. Something small, something subtle, but something powerful enough to make millions of fans pause and look closer. So now the question goes back to you, the viewers of Jikook Lover. After watching that moment again and again, after seeing all the reactions from fans around the world, what do you really think happened between Jungkook and Jimin in that brief second caught on camera? And the more fans replayed the video, the stranger the situation began to feel. What originally looked like a quiet, ordinary message from BTS slowly transformed into something far more intriguing. Frame by frame, fans continued dissecting every second, searching for clues hidden within expressions, gestures, and timing. At the center of it all remained Jeon, Jungkook, and Park Jimin. For years, the bond between these two has fascinated the fandom. From playful teasing on stage to heartfelt support behind the scenes, Jungkook and Jimin have built a connection that fans often describe as both deeply comfortable and emotionally complex. That history is exactly why even the smallest interaction between them can spark a global wave of attention. In this particular video, what caught fans off guard wasn't something loud or dramatic. It was the timing. As the members spoke one by one, the atmosphere appeared relaxed. Laughter surfaced here and there. The group seemed completely at ease, like friends casually sharing a moment together. But right in the middle of that calm setting, Jungkook briefly shifted his attention. Just for a second, his gaze moved slightly toward Jimin. It was subtle enough that many viewers didn't notice it at first. Yet once fans pointed it out, it suddenly became impossible to ignore. Even more interesting was Jimin's reaction. The faint curve of a smile appeared on his face almost instantly, as if he had noticed something the camera hadn't fully captured. Was it coincidence? Was it simply two friends sharing a quick glance? Or was it one of those unspoken exchanges that happen naturally between people who understand each other without needing words? The internet, of course, wasted no time turning those questions into full-blown debates. Across fan communities, theories began forming almost immediately. Some fans insisted that the moment was nothing unusual, reminding everyone that Jungkook and Jimin have spent more than a decade growing up side by side as members of the same group. Others weren't so sure. They pointed out how quickly Jimin reacted, how naturally the moment flowed, and how both of them seemed to return to the conversation as if nothing had happened. To them, that small interaction felt almost too perfectly timed to be random. Meanwhile, reaction videos continued appearing across platforms. Content creators slowed the footage down, zoomed into expressions, and analyzed every micro detail of the interaction. Some viewers laughed at the theories. Others felt convinced that the moment revealed a genuine emotional connection that cameras only caught by chance. Yet perhaps the most fascinating part of the entire situation is how such a tiny moment managed to unite millions of fans in a single shared curiosity. Because in the end, the clip didn't show anything dramatic. No confession, no clear explanation. Just two members sitting next to each other, sharing a look that lasted less than a second. And somehow, that single second became enough to ignite conversations across the entire BTS fandom. So the mystery continues to grow. If that moment truly meant nothing, why did it feel so meaningful to so many fans? And if it did carry a deeper meaning, was it something that Jungkook and Jimin themselves even realized the world would notice?